Hello friends, welcome to another video. Today's review is Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. See if I can get the glare out of that. I don't know if I tilted pretty good to get the glare out of it. Kind of, sort of. Kind of glary. Anyway, you can see her on the cover. This is the second book by Margaret Rogerson I have reviewed. I really enjoyed the first one. And at the top of my head, I can't remember what it is anymore. Maybe it'll say other books by her. Enchantment of Ravens. And Enchantment of Ravens is the other book I read by her that I absolutely loved. Absolutely loved the Enchantment of Ravens. I can put the link for my review in the description box if you want to check it out. This one, I will read the little blurb for you. It's not little, actually. It's the whole length of the thing. That's long. All sorcerers are evil. Elizabeth has known that as long as she has known anything. Raised as a foundling in one of Ostermere's great libraries, Elizabeth has grown up among the tools of sorcery, magical grimoires that whisper on the shelves and rattle beneath iron chains. If provoked, they transform into grotesque monsters of ink and leather. She hopes to become a warden, charged with protecting the kingdom from their power. Then an act of sabotage releases the library's most dangerous grimoire. Elizabeth's desperate intervention implicates her in the crime, and she is torn from her home to face justice in the capital. With no one to turn to but her sworn enemy, the sorcerer Nathaniel Thorn, and his mysterious demonic servant, she finds herself entangled in a centuries-old conspiracy. Not only could the great libraries go up in flames, but the world along with them. As her alliance with Nathaniel grows stronger, Elizabeth starts to question everything she's been taught about sorcerers, about the libraries she so loves, even about herself. For Elizabeth has a power she has never guessed and a future she could never have imagined. So this one's a young adult, youth. I'm going to say like age 14 and up. If you liked like the Caraval series, I would definitely recommend this book. I usually do that at the end, that I would compare it to Caraval or even her other book, The Enchantment of Ravens. So this one, the main characters are basically Elizabeth and Nathaniel and his demonic servant Silas, Elizabeth's best friend Katrine, and then a few of the library directors and the Chancellor Ashcroft, who is in charge of the sorcerers. There's a few other minor characters, but those are the main ones. So Elizabeth was left on the library's doorstep, basically abandoned, basically an orphan, and raised in the library, which is absolutely unheard of. Nobody, they usually take on apprentices when they turn like 13 or 14 or something like that. In this book, I think she's around 18. So is Nathaniel and Katrine. I want to say Katrine. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Anyway, and the books in the libraries that she's used to are the magical books. So, like, they're literally alive. Like, if you've seen Hocus Pocus, how the book is alive and can open itself and has an eye and everything. Not all the books in this book have eyes. Not all the grimoires have eyes. Some of them do. But anyway, that's what they're like. They're magical. They can do things. They have feelings. Some of them can actually talk, although not everyone can hear them. And because of this and the way the wardens who guard the books, she's been told that magic is bad, but it's not. It's just because they're prejudiced. But anyway, she has an adventure, and it's interesting. I absolutely love Margaret Rogerson's writing. Like I said, I've read her other book, and I absolutely loved it. This one I devoured in a day and a half. But the writing's kind of big. Not like, because I'd say it's similar thickness, just a little bit thinner than the last books that I read, which were the All Souls trilogy, and those ones took me days and days and days to read in between books. I didn't notice any major plot holes. I didn't feel overly... There's a few spots that were kind of predictable when there's hints, but not like... I wasn't looking... I wasn't looking for predictions, and there was a couple things I predicted. I didn't guess who the bad guy was, though, right away, which I thought I might have, but I didn't figure that one out right away. It is a kind of a romance, but not crazy romance. Like I said, 14 plus. There's some make-out scenes. That's about it. Nothing detailed. Some flirting. It's cute. I definitely had emotions where I laughed out loud and gasped, and I was like, oh no, and like a little shock. No crazy over serious emotions, no crying, no overt sadness. Is that the word I'm looking for? Overt sadness. I like holding the book and looking at it when I'm talking about it. This one, the cover, the title is embossed, so it stands out, which I like. I borrowed it from my library. You know me, I love my libraries, guys. Check out your public library. They're amazing books. There is a sequel or a mini. When you look it up, it's like 1.5. Like, it's not a full-length novel. It's just like a shorter afterword kind of thing with a little bit of a smaller adventure, which I'm going to find and read. It is not available at my library, but I will get it because I liked this one, so I kind of want a little bit more of Elizabeth and Nathaniel, so I want to read it, see what it's like. Like I said before, I could compare it to Caraval and An Enchantment of Ravens. Good writing, likable characters. Elizabeth and Nathaniel are relatable. Their chemistry is great. The writing is excellent. I love Margaret's writing style, but there's nothing overly complex in it. No ginormous words or anything like that. The average person could enjoy it. I totally got absorbed in it 100%. I would highly, highly recommend it. It is a good standalone. Like I said, there's one, like a little afterword book, they label it, this is book 1, and then the next one is 1.5. Just a little mini adventure to continue and give you a little bit more of afterword for these guys, but nothing like crazy serious. 5 out of 5 stars because I absolutely loved it. It was a different, I shouldn't say complex. It was complex in a way. It was definitely a different twist. I've never read a book that had this kind of idea to it before at all. It was a page turner. There are things that left me thinking. I did not want to put it down. The characters felt so real. And I'm considering buying all of Margaret Rogerson's books, because I do think I would read it again. It was fun. In my case, kind of a light read and a serious read at the same time. And a book that I devour in like less than 48 hours. But anyway, yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. Definitely recommend. Definitely add it to your library. Oh, there's an eye on the back that's slightly embossed too. That's kind of cool. I guess that's because it's the cover of a grimoire. That makes sense. Anyway, I hope you guys all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed that video. Please like and subscribe and share away. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. We will see you in the next video.